What is inflation? In simple terms, inflation means your money buys less than before. For example, yesterday you could buy a banana for $1. Today you buy the exact same banana, but now it costs $2. It's the same food, but the price is higher. That means your money has become weaker. But the deeper truth is this: inflation is not just about things getting more expensive. It is actually your money losing purchasing power. What is purchasing power? Purchasing power simply means how much your money can actually buy. Imagine this. In scenario A, you have $10 and a pizza costs $4. In scenario B, you still have the same $10, but now the pizza costs $8. In scenario A, you can buy more. In scenario B, you can buy less. Same money, but very different outcome. That means your purchasing power has dropped. So what causes inflation? In simple terms, it happens when there is too much money chasing too few things. Let me explain. Imagine you and 9 of your friends all want burgers. There are only 10 burgers available, and each burger costs $5. Suddenly, everyone has more money, but there are still only 10 burgers. Now people are willing to pay more just to get one. The seller sees this and raises the price to $6, then $7. That's inflation. Now, there are many reasons why prices go up, but let's focus on 3 simple ones. The first is when demand goes up. This happens when people suddenly want more things. They spend more, shop more, and travel more. Imagine you used to buy 3 apples for $5. Then suddenly, everyone around you starts wanting apples too. The supermarket doesn't have enough apples for everyone. At the same time, they know people are willing to pay more, so they raise the price. Now the same 3 apples cost $10. The second reason is when business costs go up. Businesses don't just raise prices randomly. Their costs increase first. Rent becomes more expensive, workers expect higher pay, and ingredients cost more. When all these costs go up, businesses have to increase prices just to stay alive. The third reason is when there is more money in the system. When governments spend more money, or when interest rates are very low, it becomes easier for people to borrow and spend. So people suddenly have more money. But if the number of goods and services doesn't increase at the same speed, prices will rise. And in reality, these 3 things often happen together. That is why inflation can feel strong and difficult to control. A good example is what happened during the COVID-19 pandemic. During that time, governments around the world injected a lot of money into the economy to support people and businesses. At the same time, interest rates were kept very low. In the United States, interest rates were cut from around 1.5% to almost zero, about 0% to 0.25%, which made borrowing easier. This increased the amount of money people had, but on the other side, supply was disrupted. Factories slowed down or stopped, shipping was delayed, and fewer goods were available. Then, when the world reopened, people started spending again very quickly. Travel resumed, shopping increased, and demand came back fast. So now you had more money, higher demand, but fewer goods available. That combination caused prices to rise globally, and that is why inflation increased after the pandemic. So the next time everything feels more expensive, it's not just your imagination. Your money is quietly losing its power.